This is good, right? This is good for them to break up, man. Sometimes things come to an end. Sometimes you got to let them go. Sometimes you got to walk away. All right, so I want to talk about Jimmy Dore leaving the Young Turks. He made an official announcement today, and I want to unpack it a little bit and have a conversation about it. But before I do that, if you're new to this channel, my name is Tim Black. I've been featured in documentaries on CNN, Netflix. I also have a political comedy DVD streaming on Amazon Prime called Racist People Suck. Go look that up and watch it for free if you have Amazon Prime. Jimmy Dore announced today that he's officially out of the Young Turks. Yeah, that happened today. And look, he mentioned it in a live stream yesterday. I did not comment about it because, well, I wanted him to say his piece on it, right? Like, I didn't know why he left, and I don't want to, why speculate? Like, a lot of speculation going on. Oh, he's fighting with Jank. Oh, him and Anna, you know, they were throwing rocks at each other on the set. Or people just come up with all these narratives, right? So, Jimmy Dore today released a video where he told you exactly why he's leaving the Young Turks. And here goes a little piece of that video.
So, that was my big announcement. I teased yesterday that we're going to make a big announcement. And so, it's just time. And it's just time to move on. And, you know, honestly, nothing can take away the memories that I had at the Young Turks. It was really an exhilarating experience. It was really a meaty, full-bodied experience that I was privileged to be a part of. So I really thank Jank and the Young Turks. And I wish them all the success going forward. And, you know, hopefully we can collaborate on something worthwhile in the future.
Yeah. God. Talk about classy. Oh, yeah, the luck of the Irish. Those Irish eyes are smiling. Jimmy Dore. But no, seriously, guys, man, you gotta respect the class that Jimmy showed here. I mean, come on. It's gotta be like a weight lifted from him, you know, just to go out and do his own thing once again. And, you know, it's a beautiful thing. And Jimmy's been able to do his thing for a while, but, you know, just to totally be an independent media person all over again. And that's great, right? My thing is, I just love the fact that he made a break. He announced it publicly. He's doing it with clarity and transparency. He wants all the innuendo and all the narratives that people are creating to kind of drift away. You know, because people love a good story. People love to hype things up, and they want, you know, that to have, you know, because it's good for viewership. It's good for the emotional connection people have with the audience. But see, Jimmy, he came out and said, look, this is why. So kudos to Jimmy Dore for leaving in a way that I think is seldom done in independent media, that at least I've never seen it. What I see is when people stop working together, I see people making countless videos, talking about it for months, or using them people as a springboard. I rarely see real homage and respect. Because no matter what we think about TYT, if it wasn't for TYT, I probably wouldn't know who Jimmy Dore is. You know, that's just reality, you know? And Jimmy respects that. And you gotta respect that. And if it weren't for Jimmy Dore, I might not know who Graham Elwood or Ron Placone is. Or Steph Zamora, right? Or many of the other people that Jimmy has introduced us to. So that's how it works. So there's a certain amount of fondness that should be on display for that type of graciousness, and people should exemplify that more. And I hope that Jimmy Dore's expedition, his this display, right, can rub off on us so that we can be a little bit better, a little bit kinder, and like don't go at each other so much on, you know, when we stop working together. But make no mistake about it, I'm really happy Jimmy left because, yeah, like I've had problems with TYT. I've been very vocal about those problems that I've had with TYT too. I mean, if it wasn't for like Jimmy Dore, I probably would have been more scathing in my criticism of TYT. Come on, man, Russiagate. Russiagate. 3 years of Russia. And then all of a sudden, Jay tries to act like he doesn't know that he was spreading that crap for 3 years. Like he did. Now he wants to walk it back. He wants to moonwalk like Michael Jackson. Thriller. Like, come on, man. Billie Jean is not my lover. So you millennials don't know what I'm talking about. Michael Jackson had this great performance where he did the moonwalk and it was on Billie Jean. I think it was the first time he did it in a performance on TV, on a show. And that's what anyway, Cenk Ugin's been moonwalking backwards. Forget it. Google moonwalk. So anyway, the point is this. Yeah, I've been critical of TYT and they deserved it. And Cenk has pissed me off on several occasions, on several different things.
Okay, now I've been telling you in our Loser Donald segment that this is the one thing that would actually get under Donald Trump's skin the most.
This is good, right? This is good for them to break up, man. Sometimes things come to an end. Sometimes you got to let them go. Sometimes you got to walk away. You know, and that's what Jimmy did here. And he did it the right way with class and style and dignity. He did it with his head up, his chest back, you know, and just walked away. Walked into the, the sunset. Crossed the horizon. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Jimmy doesn't sling any mud. Though I've seen videos of people with all types of speculations to Jimmy Dore and why he would leave TYT. And Jimmy didn't feed into any of that, so that's a good thing. It's good for independent media, for Jimmy to be totally autonomous, totally disconnected, and just do his own thing with his own brand. I tweeted to Jimmy yesterday that I support his efforts. I know he's doing whatever's best for him and his family, and that I thought it was pretty gutsy for someone in this climate of the way the world is kind of going right now as far as employment. We got a guy who's giving up a job and becoming even more independent than he was before. Not that he wasn't, but even like this is totally independent. And that's kind of opposite of what people are trying to do. Like everybody's trying to get a job, you know, work on a campaign or do this for somebody else or do that for somebody else. Like Jimmy's like doing his own thing. And I just think it's beautiful, you know, and I just want to say that because so often when it comes to independent media, if you see another content creator talking about another content creator, it's always negative. And I don't have anything negative to say. Nothing negative, right? This is a positive video, except for the fact Cenk Ugin and Russiagate, I had to make that comment. But basically, I'm being positive and I'm saying, good for you, Jimmy, and good for you, Steph, and good for you, Ron, and good for you, Graham. And more power to you. And I'll see you on the other side where I'm sure you'll make more content and do more of your stuff. I don't think that Cenk was ever controlling what Jimmy did anyway. I don't see anything changing. Other than there will be people who subscribe to the TYT membership because they liked aggressive progressives because Jimmy was in it. And now they probably will switch their subscriptions. But other than that, I don't see any changes in the content that Jimmy Dore produces. And that's not me, like, just, wanting to shower Jimmy with praise. That's just keeping it real. Like, I don't think that TYT told Jimmy what to say or what to think or what to put out. And I think he totally controlled his own fate. And now he's just going to continue to do that. So, yeah. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got to say. This is good for independent media. We need, as we lead into 2020, I expect Jimmy Dore to be one of the loudest voices for progressive policies, progressive candidates. I also hope to continue to do what I do, which is speak truth to power in my own particular brand of way of doing that. And we really need that. And that's going to continue. So, much respect to Jimmy Dore, much respect to his team. May you guys have much more success. May things go your way. And this is just water, but cheers, my brother.
How come you don't want me, man?